also refer to common sense when I say that no man can serve two masters. It's not possible. I only have one wife for that reason. You say to your wife, I'm gonna take another wife, but I'm gonna love you just as much. Nothing's gonna change. My wife's gonna look at me like, no, it's one wife. Because you can only really pledge your loyalty to one person or one country. That's just a fact. And there's also a sense, and this is relevant to me, and I know you're speaking about Israel, but it's not just Israel, to be honest. I think it's a huge problem. I think anybody, by the way, who serves in a foreign military should lose his citizenship immediately. There are a lot of Americans who've served in the IDF, they should lose their citizenship. There's a lot of Americans who've served in Ukraine, and they should lose their citizenship. You can't fight for another country and remain an American, period. Obviously, I mean, it's like not even, it's so funny how all of us get cowed into being like, oh, that's hate speech. No, it's not. You don't hear hate in my voice because there isn't any. It's just an obvious recognition of the truth. But there's a more insidious thing, and I say it's not just Israel. I'm not just trying to like give myself cover. I'm being honest. There are a ton of countries that offer citizenship, actually, some of which I love. I have been offered citizenship in a couple of different countries that I really like, and I thought about it. And then I thought, no, there's something about being lashed to the mast. Like everyone can see that America's in trouble, the demographic trends are really bad, and the country's decaying and cities are falling apart. So you're like, oh wow, you know, maybe I should flee. And then I'm like, my ancestors are from here. My parents are buried right across from my kitchen. I'm staying here. And the second you make that decision in your head, like I don't care what happens to America, I will be here. It totally changes your attitude. You're like, I don't even care, it's my country. And they've been here for so long and fought in all of these wars. My ancestors, and I'm sure yours, would be totally shocked by some of the conversations. Foreign flags in the Congress? Are you joking? Get out. And so, no, once you decide you're all in on your country, it really changes the way you approach everything. And by the way, it should be the baseline requirement. You shouldn't be allowed to serve in government if you're not a US citizen, or you're a dual citizen. Are you joking? Of course not. And I would love to know what the justification is. And of course there isn't one, which is why they're allowed to just write you off as some sort of like freak, some internet freak, hater, Nazi, whatever. No, I'm not. Just an American who loves my country, and I think it's fair to demand that the people running my country love it every bit as much as I do.
All right, so yeah, I saw everybody was getting up and leaving, and nobody wanted to be a part of that. But then not only were people leaving, but people were being kicked out and arrested. Here's one guy right here who started debating. It says that this man at the TPUSA event claims he's being arrested for asking Tucker Carlson a question about Israel. So apparently he asked a question about Israel and he got carted out. Check this out.
Asking questions, folks. Just asking questions. I asked Tucker Carlson a question last night. People seem to like it. I got job opportunities after it. Yep, off we go. Have a good one.
So Charlie Kirk, I don't know what's going on at your establishment, but people are being arrested. Not only that, but y'all remember the patriotic baddie, the young lady that stood in the middle of the street at the President Trump's birthday parade. A lot of people were there to protest Trump, and she was in the middle of the street. This is her. And she was being bullied by some young ladies who looked just like her, who were brown skinned. And they were saying that, who do you think you are? Do you think you're black? You're not black. You're not even a woman because you don't represent women. You voted for Trump. You're crazy. All this other stuff. Well, apparently she got kicked out of TPUSA too. She got kicked out of Training Point USA. She was there dressed in her USA flag garb. She had on everything representing the United States of America. As you saw, the first guy, he had on his Trump 47 hat. He was there repping Trump. He was repping MAGA. She was there repping MAGA. And I want y'all to see how she also was kicked out. This is her being kicked out right here.
Ma'am, I'm asking for your badge, and then we're going to go ahead and remove you from the premise.
Because why?
I'm telling you because you were involved in an incident.
I was not involved. I just met him.
Remove you from the venue. This is private.
So because are you going to arrest everybody that witnessed it?
Dylan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Would you mind just walking out with us for a second?
Did I do anything?
Can you just walk out with us for just a moment?
Wait, hold on. I want to know what I did.
Pardon me. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, it sounds that way, huh?
Did I do anything wrong? Okay, I'm sorry. I have foot surgery. I can't keep walking, not knowing where I'm going.
Yeah, so because you were involved in an incident earlier, we're going to go ahead and ask you to leave. If you wouldn't mind just handing over your badge.
Why am I being asked to leave? I didn't do anything.
You were involved in an incident.
I wasn't
earlier.
involved. I can't help it if he's asking him a person questions.
You were seen as involved in the incident, so we're going to go ahead
Well,
and
can I tell her, ask her what happened?
I'm telling you right now that you're going to be asked to leave. So if you just
Because
hand
I
over your
was
badge, please.
I was there.
Ma'am, I'm asking for your badge, and then we're going to go ahead and remove you from the premise.
Because why?
I'm telling you because you were involved in an incident.
I was not involved. I can't
I'm
control
not here to
somebody
argue
else.
with you. We
I
either
just
have to
met him.
remove you from the venue. This is private.
So because
property.
are you gonna arrest everybody that witnessed it?
Ma'am, I'm asking for your badge.
You know I'm cool. Like,
Yeah, but I didn't see the incident.
but I didn't have nothing. I can't control a grown man. Okay, hold on. Didn't I tell her that? I literally told her I wish I told him to calm down. But I cannot control a grown man
Ma'am, I'm asking for your badge.
because of something what somebody else did.
Are you going to comply with giving me your badge?
I am, because I'm not getting arrested for this. This is just ridiculous. I didn't do anything. I had no involvement in
Thank
this.
you very much. We're going to go ahead and have you come.
I had no involvement in this. So what did they say I did? What did they say I did? What did they say I did? They're not telling you what I did? You don't know? I didn't do anything. What did I do?
I don't know. You've been asked to leave. That's all I know.
Listen, management has decided that you got to go. You keep on asking the people. You're asking the muscle why you got to leave. That's where you're wrong, baby girl. You're the muscle don't know. The muscle don't know, and the muscle don't care. The muscle is just there to do their job. And guess what? Someone pointed at you. They said that she is a problem. She's been acting up in here. She probably tried to stir up some confusion and this, that, and the other. And I need for y'all to go get her badge and get her up out of there. And I'm going to explain why that's an issue for me.
How was I involved? Hold on. Did I say anything to the vendors that hurt her feelings? No, I didn't. I wasn't even involved in the conversation. I have the whole thing recorded, guys. I have the whole thing recorded. They're asking me to leave. For what reason? I don't know. They said I was involved in an incident. They won't tell me what that means. They're saying that I was involved in an incident. I mean, I wasn't even debating her. I didn't even say anything. I was just watching the full thing. But I guess because I was there.
Which way are we going? That way? That was close.
I can't get on escalators. I have a phobia of escalators. Can we get an elevator? I did not do anything. I did not disrespect anybody. I had such a great experience yesterday. But apparently you're not allowed to, like, I don't know. Yep, you too. They asked me to leave, guys. They asked me to leave. Yep. Y'all see this? I can't believe this, guys. I really can't believe this. They kicked me out. They kicked you out too? You didn't do anything. You weren't even talking to him. Yo, they kicked him out too.
They started saying.
Oh my God, yo. Because somebody went off talking about how we shouldn't.
You gotta go completely off the mic. Oh, yeah.
Completely?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We just got kicked out. We hang out around the sidewalks.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, I better go meet at the bar. They about to go meet at the bar. Let me tell you something, man. They about to go meet at the bar. They gonna talk big trash about what happened up in there. Here's the sad part, though, because the very first 40 minutes of this video was her walking through Turning Point USA's event, seeing all of these political, conservative content creators. She saw all of the biggest conservative content creators there. She's taking pictures with them. She's taking selfies. She's showing love to everybody. Everybody's showing love to her that remember her. They're dancing, they're singing, they're having a good time. They're all dressed in their red, white, and blue. They're showing everyone love. And then she is kicked out and other people are kicked out. And now they are walking to the bar. They're going to the bar. They're like, man, forget this. Where we going after this? We going to the strip club? Like, what we doing? As you can see in this video right here.
So what is this booth?
So we are.
She's just going from booth to booth.
Why am I looking at a background with the Israeli flag in the middle, with American flags all around it, and an American rally in America?
Good question.
You don't have an answer?
No, I do. Yeah.
So he asked the lady, why am I looking at an Israeli flag with American flags, and there's Israeli flag in the middle and American flags all around it? And this is a Turning Point USA event. And she's about to explain it to him. So that's the first guy right there that was arrested. He was arrested and removed from the premises. Whereas the patriotic baddie, Sarah, I believe that's her name, at least that's her name on IG. Sarah was not arrested because she decided to give up her. Oh, maybe this is the reason why, because she was standing right with him. She was standing with him, recording it. And this could have been the reason why they both got removed. Oh, wow, because she was with him the whole time. And then security pulled up. So, hold on. So this guy is just trying to start a conversation to figure out how come it's not America everything.
Jewish nation. I think that's a shield you hide behind when anybody insults you.
Oh, yeah.
Or criticizes you. All of a sudden, I'm anti-Semitic. Yeah, that's what I thought of. Yeah, listen.
Thank you.
Do your research. You can have this, by the way. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, they.
Wow. So he got into an argument with the vendor who was over there talking about that she had nothing but Israeli flags in her hand. And she was, I guess you're not supposed to say anything wrong about Israel. It doesn't mean that you hate the Jews. It does not mean that at all. It just means we are here to talk about the greatness of our country and our nation and what we're doing right and how we're on to a better path, especially comparing it to the last 4 years. So I think that the brother was right to start the conversation, but I wasn't there. I don't know how aggressive he was. Okay. She said he was aggressive, and I see why they had to go. Now, she said that she wasn't even with him, but she was recording him the whole time, and she was walking with him, and she was involved. She was just, she was over there during the drama. And since she was over there during the drama, when they pointed him out, she's standing there right beside him, and they're probably thinking, oh, they're here together. They're dating, or they're two content creators that want to stir up some trouble here, and we got an issue with them. And apparently they are anti-Semitic because, y'all remember, the lady said that he was anti-Semitic. She called him anti-Semitic, and he said, you know what, I don't even want this flag. I'm just going to move on. The whole time she's recording him and she's walking with him, and it seems like they are together. So the further they go, she is also pointing out security is about to remove him. She is still with him, recording him. You know what I mean? She's still there. She hasn't walked away. She hasn't left. She's watching him. It looks like they're together because she won't leave him. She just want to, I guess, record the drama, see what's going on. And I guess in recording the drama, she got wrapped up into it all. That's why, guys, if there's something going on, don't run over there and try to be involved just so you can say that you're around it and all that other stuff. Because when they pulled up on her right after that and said, you were a part of this. You were with him. You also have to leave. We put him in handcuffs. We're not going to put you in handcuffs, but what we want. Okay, I got it. So she just got kicked out. They like, look, you got to leave. You with the troublemaker. Guilty by association. That's what somebody said. Guilty by association. You got to get the hell up out of here. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.